Hello chatbots out there, I hope you've had a lovely Tuesday. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Tuesday. So this morning I got ready for the day ahead and I had some cereal. I went onto Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. My dad was at work and he got back and went off to bed, and my mum was asleep because she was up in the night, and my younger sister is on holiday in Rainbow with her mate this week and she's having such a great time. We've heard from her earlier on, and my younger brother and his girlfriend went off to Domino's and got some pizzas, and then for brunch I had some pizza and listened to a bit of Shania Twain, did a bit of karaoke, love a bit of a sing-song, and I watched Henry Neighbours. The Neighbours hour-long episode yesterday there was 2 episodes and there was one long special, and it was so good. Can't wait to see what happens in tonight's Neighbours. And I watched Amador last night and it was so adorable. Aaron helped Robert look after Zeb and held the baby, which was crying a lot, and it just stopped crying. Obviously Aaron's got the magic touch. This week and next week is the One Moon reunion, 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. The spoilers are getting me so excited. I got my haircut today, as you could see, and I love it. The guy that did it did a smashing job. And then my dad went off back to work. Me and my dad were going to go off to the dump shop afterwards, but he had to go get some building stuff and then go back off to work. So we're going to go to Whatnots on Friday morning and then to the dump shop as well. So I'm looking forward to that Friday fun day. And then in the evening, my mum and dad are going to stay away for their Christmas present that my younger brother and his girlfriend got them, to stay in a nice hotel. So I'm going to be staying over at my grandma and grandpa's house and can't wait. And then on Saturday I'm going to go to church with my grandpa and hopefully find something to get for my older brother's girlfriend for her birthday, because it's her birthday on the 15th and she's coming over on the Sunday, and we're going to be having a party tea for her, so I'm really looking forward to that. And on Thursday, my oldest, I can't speak, my older sister and her boyfriend and myself are going to be meeting up with our family friends, and we're going to go off to the city farm in Bristol. And I went back in the summer with them and it was so much fun, so I can't wait to go down on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to be going on a nature walk and doing a bit of arts and craft and some designing, so I'll probably be vlogging about that tomorrow. And I sorted my main product out and I went to the corner shop and got an apple tango and the TV Times magazine, TV soap mag or whatever it's called. I think it's a TV Choice magazine, one of those TV soap kind of magazines that I absolutely love, and I've got quite a few of them, all about the soaps, and it has an article all about Wellborn for the past next 2 weeks, and I'm so excited to see the episodes. Can't wait for the reunion. I know they're getting back together because they're getting married in the summer. Just a shame that Adam would be there to be the best man, because of course he's on the one. And yeah, I just love the soaps. And I then went on a massive walk and got a load of nature photos. I got back and I sorted the new Bratz doll that I got from the charge shop. Well, the upcycled doll that I got from the charge shop. So she's not really new, she's old, but new to me because of course I never had her. So I sorted her out and then put her away, did a bit of photography with her, sorted my main product out, and then went onto Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, took a few selfies of my new hairdo and posted them onto Instagram and to Facebook, and got a few likes and people commenting saying how nice it looked, so that was very flattering. Thanks for that, guys. And I watched some stuff off record and BBC Player and catch up. And then before I'd gone to get my haircut and then gone to the corner store and charity shop, I'd called my older sister up and asked if she'd like to come down to have some pancakes, because it is Pancake Day today. Almost forgot. And I am so excited for tea. My dad's getting some pancake stuff and we're having pork chops for tea, so I'm looking forward to that. And at 7 on the dot, or probably later, because you know what my older sister's like, she's never on time. She's always fashionably late, and she's said that she should be down on 7ish, and so her and her boyfriend are going to come down and have some pancakes. I think my older brother might be coming down to have some pancakes as well, so the whole family will be back together, so that'll be nice to have some pancakes and flip a few pancakes. So excited. I've been selling lots of my mates and stuff on Twitter and Facebook posting loads of pancake pics, and they look so scrumptious. And I watched Charmed, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother, Friends, and some Will and Grace episodes. I blooming love Will and Grace. I'm obsessed. I tried finding a site to watch it off, and everyone, the official NBC American TV site that it's on has it from season 1 to 8, and then doesn't have the newest season. But I've already watched all the newest seasons, so I want to go back and watch the older seasons. But I just can't find a site that will actually let me watch it, so it's really frustrating. So I guess I'm just going to have to watch it off YouTube, which I've been doing. I've been watching seasons off YouTube, which is not easy because, of course, I have to find bits and pieces off YouTube. So that's a bit frustrating. And I've been watching Baby Daddy off my Kindle from start. I'm so gutted that that show finished back in 2017. It was such a great show. Absolutely love it. Danny Wheeler was my favourite character. Plus the actor who played him was quite good looking. Not too bad on the eye. And I watched Escape to Country and some murder mystery stuff. I watched some stuff off Record and BBC Player and Put Locker and Catch Up and Now TV, and listened to some songs off YouTube and watched some vlogs and read some blogs. Worked on my book series and subscription stories for my Doll Show / game, and played my Dogo / show and with my Dolls and Dollhouse and with my main project doll. Tidied my office up for my open work on my book series and sorted my Dolls and Dollhouse out and moved some of the doll game / show sets and props and bits of the dollhouse around and changed it up a bit, did a bit of spring cleaning of that and dusted that off a bit. And I watched Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Labyrinth and some other sci-fi fantasy stuff and some Harry Potter DVDs and some web series, and I watched Penelope and Love Rosie and some Glee episodes and Burlesque and some other films and DVDs, and listened to some seasons and some vinyl. And I played on Minecraft and COD and Ludo and played Snakes and Ladders, and my older brother and his girlfriend were out. They got back and I just upstairs watching the film, and I watched some Dollhouse tour videos, some doll collection videos and some doll tutorial stuff, and some of my favourite doll lovers off YouTube that I watch their channels, and watched some of my favourite YouTubers do vlogs and read some blogs. And I read the 10th episode of Fortune Events book that I'm reading at the moment, and I love Lemony Snicket, J.K. Rowling and Jack D. Wilson. They're my favourite authors, and I read some soap magazines and some Marvel and DC and Doctor Who comics and some fan fiction, and I wrote some fanfic and watched some fan fids and some fan vids of some TV and book characters that I ship, and some Malik and Wob stuff, and I watched some Buffy the Vampire episodes and watched Cake Boss and Cupcake Wars and GISS and 60-Minute Makeover and some other house makeover stuff and some house buying shows like Escape to Country, and watched CIS, Murder She Wrote, Midsummer Murders and some other murder mystery stuff, and I watched Sherlock Holmes and Torchwood and Supernatural and Shadowhunters and Charmed and Merlin, The 100, Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries and Pretty Little Lies and some other stuff like that, and watched Riverdale. Can't wait for the Riverdale episode for this Thursday. It airs over here on Thursdays. In America it airs on Wednesday, but we're a day behind them because so they air on Wednesday and it airs here on Thursdays. And I'm so excited. Well, on the site I watch it on, it airs on Thursday, not on Wednesday. Some sites it airs on Wednesday, same as over in America. And I've just seen a preview for the next episode and it looks so dramatic. It's getting a bit dark, but love it. It's such a great show. And seeing the 4th season of Gotham trailer, and it looks amazing. That show is just so awesome. I love it. I watched some old soap stuff like Skins, Waterloo and Grange Hill and Dawson's Creek, Degrassi and some other American teen drama stuff and soap stuff. Love my soaps. And I watched some classic Doctor episodes and the Hannah Montana, Tom and Jerry and Drake and Josh movies and Lizzie McGuire movie, and watched some Lizzie McGuire, That's the Raven and Corey in the House and some other classic Disney shows. Watched some Disney princess films and watched Maleficent, the live action Beauty and the Beast, and listened to the live action Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. Love it. Love barting out a bit of Evermore, and I listened to the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack and watched the Phantom of the Opera, My Fair Lady, and watched some Downton Abbey, Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, and watched some classic Doctor Who and Torchwood and Supernatural episodes, and some old episodes of Amador, Corey, EastEnders, Holby, Doctors, Casualty, and Henry Neighbours. And I wrote some scriptures, drawings for a Dolce game, and some new songs, and did a bit of arts and craft and painting and some illustrating. And I've been illustrating some new characters for my book series, and they're coming on really well. And I got my blue dolls out for me to sort out. I've just sort my blue dolls out tomorrow, and their hairs and outfits out, and got them ready. And my dad is now back from work, and I'm going to be having my tea, having some pork chops, and then my older sister and her boyfriend should be over shortly to have some pancakes. I hope you've all had a lovely day, all have a lovely rest of your week, and all have a lovely pancake day, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming soon. Bye!